So in the last section, you learned the instant growth hacking ladder. And now I would like to show you how you are able to use this method even better and much, much easier by growing together. If we're talking about growing together, I also talk about building a strong team, because working as a team makes also much, much more fun. We talk about engagement groups, we talk about shoutouts, and also running a contest. First of all, what do I mean by working as a team? You are not alone. There are other people who have the same goal, who would also like to grow their account. Therefore, connect with similar accounts. And with similar accounts, I mean accounts that are on the same level like you are, accounts that have the same niche, the same target group, etc. And you can help each other. Look at the same interests, share your ideas. What are they doing? What are you doing? What is converting the best? You can exchange followers and you can grow together, because don't see others as competitors. It's not like in the normal business. You can work together, you can grow together, and most of the times you even have different followers and you can exchange the followers. That's something I will show you later on in this section here, how you are able to exchange followers. Work as a team, because it makes it so much easier than if you try to do everything by your own. Because if we are talking about a team, you can use a team for engagement groups. And it's very, very important, because engagement groups, you need to be careful. There are many engagement groups out there, but most of the engagement groups are completely random. That means that won't help you at all. Think about the Instagram algorithm. If you are, for example, in an engagement group where are only beauty influencer and you are a travel influencer, that won't help you. It just won't help you, because people who are engaging with your content are then from the beauty niche, and the algorithm will not understand it because you are posting something about traveling, and the engagement is coming from people who are rather interested in beauty products. Therefore, it won't help you. Instead, it will even block you by growing your account. And if you are talking about the engagement group, you can do it with your team. You can even create more groups. I highly recommend to have several groups, maybe 2 to 5 groups, because if you have, let's say, 10 groups, it might be too complicated. But you can also start creating your own group. Connect with other similar accounts, and then you can create a group. I highly recommend to use WhatsApp or Telegram, not on Instagram, because Instagram does not like this, unfortunately. But you can use WhatsApp or Telegram to create such engagement groups, and then you can help each other. Because connecting with many different accounts, that's something you could do by your own, by just commenting, or you can work with your team. As a team, you are much stronger than alone, and then you can help each other. And for example, in your engagement group, you share your newest content, and then they will check out your content and they will like and comment your pictures or your content. And I'm not a fan of manipulating something, but it's not really manipulating, because you have all the same interests and you help each other. Therefore, it's also not against the terms of use, because you help each other and you have the same interests. Therefore, it's fine. Very important thing is, nevertheless, don't share the link, because if you share the link, then Instagram thinks, or the algorithm will think, that it's coming from such a normal engagement group, and you will not have the advantage of boosting your content. Therefore, just say, hey, I just posted something new, check out my content, and I would be happy if you like it or if you comment. Also, depending on your engagement group, and if you have several engagement groups, I would have 2 to 5 engagement groups in the beginning. And I would highly recommend to not have more than 20 accounts within one group, because otherwise it will get too complicated and also a lot of work for the administration point of view. And then what I also highly recommend is post at the same time, because If everyone is posting once a day and you don't know when he's posting, then it's not that good, because we are talking about early engagement. And if you all post at the same time, it will help you much more to boost your engagement. Because if you think about the IGHL method, 15 minutes before you post, you should engage with several accounts. And then 15 minutes after you post, you should do this again. And then 90 to 120 minutes after again. And therefore, if you post something in the morning and all the people in your engagement group are posting in the evening, they might not be online during the day, only in the evening, and then they engage with your content in the evening, so it won't help you. Therefore, try to talk to them because you all have the same goal, and then you should post at the same time and help each other. That makes it much easier to grow and to really stick to the IGHL method, because otherwise the IGHL method can be kind of complicated if you do not work in a team, because engaging with so many different accounts can be also stressful. And if you have an engagement group with friends, with people who have the same goals like you have, it makes also much more fun. What you could also do if you work as a team and if you create an engagement group, you can do shoutouts. What do I mean by shoutouts? You post each other posts. You can either do it in the story, or you can really do a feed post and use a call to action where you say, hey, check out the profile from my friend. He has awesome content about this and this and this. You also need to deliver added value, and then you can exchange your followers, because maybe the other account has followers you don't have, and vice versa. And therefore you can exchange in a very easy way followers, so that people who are following you will also follow this account, and the other way around. Very important. I see many accounts who are only doing shoutouts all the time because they want to grow, and they are posting, 5 to 10 shoutouts per day. That's something you definitely shouldn't do. I say a limit of maximum 20% of your daily content means if you do 5 posts in total, then one of those posts can be a shout out. But I rather would do one shout out every second day or every third day. I wouldn't use it too often, because then maybe your followers are not very interested in your content anymore and you will lose followers. And number one rule before we're talking about growing followers is keeping your followers. And another very powerful tool is running a contest, but use it very wisely, because with a contest you gain many followers. And how do you run a contest? Because now you think, okay, I don't want to give a car for free. It doesn't need to be a car, but if you are, for example, a beauty influencer, then you can give away your products from different collaborations. Or if you have knowledge about something, for example, you have a page about ketogenic diet or about traveling, you can give away your knowledge for free. For example, how are you able to travel business class from New York to Sydney? That's something you could also give away for free. And then you will gain much more followers as well. That's something which will push your followers the most, but keep in mind that you would still focus on your niche and your target group. And that's also the reason why I say don't use hashtags like hashtag giveaway. You will definitely gain much more followers if you use it. But the problem is you will gain followers who are not in your niche, who are not in your target group. And the result is that you will miss the part of the interest and the part of the connection if it comes to the Instagram algorithm, and it will block your growth in the long run. Therefore, don't use those random giveaway hashtags, even though you will gain much more followers. Then really focus on your niche and your target group. And also don't use this too often, because if you're running a contest every week, might be not very professional from my point of view. Use it wisely, and then it's a very powerful tool to boost your followers on Instagram. So that's it. If we talk about growing together and build a strong team, work as a team. Believe me, it makes much more fun, and it's also much easier to grow your account.